Live better, live longer, Brandon Greenwood.
So, have you ever found yourself depressed and kind of looking for something to make yourself feel better? Maybe you reached into the fridge for that piece of chocolate cake. Maybe you ate the whole chocolate cake. Maybe you poured yourself a glass of wine. Maybe you consumed the whole bottle of wine. Well, I'm going to convince you that you don't necessarily need that chocolate cake or that wine to feel better. And you can actually feel better by getting out and being active. And I emphasize lifestyle. So you really need to make physical exercise a habit. You can forget ads like these. You're not going to drink a shake and lose 50 pounds, get ripped in 90 days. It's not going to happen. It really has to be lifestyle. So we're going to talk about four benefits of leading an active, healthy lifestyle. The first one is that you're going to be healthier. You're going to be more physically attractive, and you're going to be mentally sharper. Number 4, you're going to be less stressed. So let's talk about being healthy. It's well known that people that exercise on a regular basis they get sick less often. So when you work out, your immune system actually starts to produce more of these cells, and what they're called is macrophages. And what they do is they attack bacteria and viruses. So doctors say that over the long term, if you continue to be active, you'll have a stronger immune system. And my point here is that, hey, if you're feeling sick, maybe instead of taking a nap, get out, go for a run. Just don't tell your girlfriend that if she's sick. Don't tell her to go for a run. Remember that. Now, obesity is a growing epidemic in Canada, and 1/4 of adults are obese. And this is a problem because it contributes to high blood pressure. And when you have higher blood pressure, you're at risk of heart disease. You're also at higher risk of developing diabetes. All not good things. So if you don't move, essentially you risk losing your leg. You risk dying. Your heart's like a muscle, like any other muscle in your body. So the more you work it, the stronger it gets, and the more blood you can pump with less effort. So this will lower your blood pressure. Good amounts of cholesterol you'll be able to move them away from your arteries toward your liver, prevent blood clots, and in the end, you'll reduce your risk of developing heart disease, diabetes. So studies have shown that those that exercise twice a week, they reduce their risk of developing heart disease and diabetes by half. So let's talk about how exercise can make you more physically attractive. Often people that exercise, bottom line is they're more physically fit, and they have, let's face it, better sex and more of it. You can look at this guy, clearly he's not getting anything. So, you look better, you have better body composition, you're stronger. Not only are you physically stronger, but you have better cardiovascular functioning. So that means you have more endurance. You can go for longer. So bottom line, those that stay in shape, you're going to be more confident and you're going to look better. let's talk about body weight. So when you start to exercise regularly, your system, so your metabolism, it starts to speed up. So you start to burn calories at a faster rate. So those people that are active, they can actually consume a lot more. Now, I'm not saying to go out and eat a Big Mac or order an extra large pizza or something like that, but you can actually eat a lot more food as long as it's healthy. And you'll still be able to maintain a healthy weight. So not only do people have better sex lives that are active, but they also not only feel younger by up to 10 years, but they're proven to be clinically younger. And the opposite is true for people that just don't do anything. They age at an accelerated rate. So if you look at all these people, you can take a look and let me know, how old do you think they are? Does anyone know? Does anyone have an idea? Go ahead.
I think they're more or less the same age. She's 60. He's about 50 something. I don't know the other.
They're all roughly the same age.
35.
I don't know. I thought the middle one is 32.
So exercising regularly makes you healthier. You're more physically attractive. You're also more lucid mentally. So I was in the gym one day and I ran into a friend who had a physics exam that day and he was working out. And I asked him, well, why aren't you in the library? What are you doing at the gym? And he said, well, if I'm working out, I'll perform better on my exam. So I looked into this, and apparently physical activity, so if you go for a run for an extended period of time, or you play a sport, you stimulate the formation of new brain cells. And you also strengthen the connection between them. And that part of the brain that's stimulated is associated with memory and learning. So ideally, you would improve your performance. It also enhances your cognitive ability. So that's your ability to problem solve and make decisions. So exercising will, in fact, help you out. Say if you have an exam or you're doing some very analytical work. Stress. Exercise can be a great stress reliever. So when you put your body under temporary stress, when you go for a run or go to the gym or you play a sport, your body reacts to that and it releases chemicals into your bloodstream. And these chemicals are called endorphins. And endorphins are neurotransmitters, and what they do is they give you feelings of happiness, they give you a sense of well-being. And essentially this feeling can last for quite a long time. It can feel like you're on cloud 9 for up to 12 hours. So instead of maybe eating that piece of cake or indulging in that glass of scotch, you could go for a run. Now, Mark Twain once said that actions speak louder than words, and now is your chance to, if you're not already living a healthy, active lifestyle, get off the couch and start actually being active. After all, who would you rather be? Thank you.